Okay. Let's see. What are we doing? Where is it? Refresh. Okay. Okay, everybody. So it is February, and my birthday is in 9 days. Okay, everybody. And we gotta review the budget that happened in January, and you go plan the budget for February. Yay! Okay, let's get on with the planning so you can see what's gonna happen and it already happened, that we did all in one go. Because, yeah, let's do it all in one go. Especially since now that I figured out how to share my screen using OBS, it does make this thing a little easier of reviewing the budget and keeping up with me being accountable with paying off my debt and all the things I've been learning with the budget, things like that. And then I've started to reread, actually finally read my old book from Susie Orman, Women and Money. Because in this book it has this, what's it, is it called again on chapter 6? The Save Yourself Plan is in this book. So between Susie Orman and Gail and what I've watched and taken from Financial Peace University with Dave Ramsey, I'm covered. I really am. I'm covered on the financial stuff. I'm covered on the whole get out of debt and debt's bad and all that stuff. And I don't think debt's bad at all. I think using credit responsibly is leverage because of using my credit card, of being able to get my credit card paid in full and using my credit card, I was able to leverage having the credit card to buy my weight loss system. Yeah, which I've started now. I started on 29, my weight loss system, and then yeah, I was able to use my credit card to purchase it. Even though I didn't think my credit card would be able to purchase it because how small it is, and I'm buying in U.S. dollars, and the not now. Okay, because I'm buying the item in U.S. dollars. I got paid, like shipping was free, luckily, and then deal with the conversion rate of U.S. dollar, Canadian dollar. Yeah, plus the fee, whether it be my debit card taking a fee or the credit card taking a fee. I had to do math on that, but I like, yeah. So yeah, I'm keeping the credit card, and I changed my order of paying off my debt. This also go for that too. I'm changing the order of how I'm paying off my debt. So how do I share my screen again? So you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, that's February. Here is January, and I need to make sure I can still see chat because chat is open. You can post your questions in there. Hold on, let me do this because you're really seeing what I see. Let's see, crush, hold on. Can we do this? Like, I want to be able to see chat properly. Uh, can this come out? Enable slow. No. Crap. Hold on. It can move, but it moves like in its own little area. That is so weird. Hold on. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, there. Pop out chat. Okay. Okay, good. We can pop out chat. Because I want to share my screen so I can still see chat. And you can guys see the budget. Okay. Crap. It didn't work out too well. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, let's move this here. Put this, and then we make this over here. Okay. Does that work? How's that look? Okay, perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. And you can still see my pretty face. Okay, good. So, January. A lot of things happened in January that I was really, really shocked and happy about all at the same time. So, my side hustle brought in $620, which was really, really awesome. I did that here. And then my tax credit, a hydro bill gave me a refund. That totaled up to $485. I switched my insurance for my tenant insurance. Some activity happening on my Visa debit card, which really, really was upsetting. I totaled up my Christmas money. My disability came in twice in, yeah, it comes like the last day of November, and then December's a weird month because it doesn't come the last day in December. It comes a week before Christmas, so that came in. So it really confused me spending my money because of the way December, basically I get January and yeah, hold on. This is wrong. Hold on. That's wrong. That's November, December 21. Yeah. Yeah, it was a little confusing. Like a little confusing. But I survived. And then I made a total deposit of $98.91 in my retirement account. I'm not stopping that. That's still going. We're not stopping retirement because I've made a personal finance decision of what my plan looks like for my money, and I need to make sure I'm doing that every time I make money. So yeah, because it just needs to get done. So so when I was switching my tenant insurance, I got a partial refund from State Farm, and then I had to prepay for the current month and then February month for the insurance, and then February 1st came out for March. So with this insurance company, I'm always paying a month in advance on it, but it's still cheaper. I used to pay $28.85 on my tenant insurance. Now I'm paying $14.85. So I'm saving like $14 on my insurance, which is really, really great. Am I saving $14? Yeah, I'm saving like $14. 28.35 minus 14.85. I'm saving $13.50. So that's great because $13.50 can go somewhere else, like probably groceries or my transportation. Total month for transportation is $33.25. I allocate the full cost of the monthly bus pass, and there's a chance that the cash fare may go up, so I may have to alter my budget a bit. I don't know yet. We'll wait and see. That's how public transit works. They make up the rules, and then you have to adjust the budget. Grocery shopping, I did okay. And the thing about grocery shopping, I made sure that I'm buying more fruits and vegetables in my grocery bill. So, and cooking more. So yeah, this number may go higher, may stay lower, but I'm still going to keep it at $500 for that. Because, yeah, like this is still January, right? Um, that was Subway. It's $15. I couldn't remember, like, I couldn't track down I didn't keep a receipt. So I wasn't able to track down exactly what I spent at Subway, but it's like $15 for a foot long. Yeah. So that was that. Cleaning products, because I shined my sink. I got the Clorox and stuff. Luckily, it's at the dollar store. It did its job. I got hair supplies, so I got a hair oil for my braids. I bought new hair braids. That's what my hair has. All this red. This was a whole pack of hair. I got a pack left. And I'm keeping this color. So that means I'm going to make sure that I'm well stocked of my hair extension color, so I don't have to worry about it. And also making sure my scalp has all the products it needs so it's not dry and itchy. So this thing may go up because I realized that if I get a treatment on my hair once a month, the treatment is going to cost me $38. So I learned that today. I learned that getting my hair done on Thursday. Yeah, I may have to do a treatment. This is business stuff. And then my miscellaneous spending. It was a little wild. It was a little wild on my miscellaneous spending. I ended up using my credit card to renew my domain, right? I ended up buying my video editing software. I'm going to the internet cafe to print out papers. And then, funny enough, I ended up ripping up these papers because I thought it was stupid for a minute of having the debt-free charts that you color in. But now I'm realizing um, it's just something that I have to get them back again. But it's the way I'm paying off my debt is not all my consumer debt. I'm still keeping my credit card. So I need to print off a new sheet of paper and have it to track me paying off my student loan and the high interest loan, and that's it. And we keep the credit card active to rebuild my credit. Second cup. Second cup's getting pretty expensive, but they're still cheaper than Timothy's coffee because Timothy's wants to charge 50 cents for whipped cream, which is nuts. My medical prescription for my medical marijuana, that's there. Um, my dollar store planner, like it was just little things that are happening because it's January, and it's probably because January I was getting ready for the year. So I was spending things to get ready for a new year, which I learned that. And though my credit card got paid off in full, I got my weight loss system. I ordered that. That's what it came up to. So even though it was $159.99 American plus taxes, that's what it came up to, $270.36. Then I went off with the credit card. I was really happy the credit card was available to do that because I really don't like using my Visa debit card for that type of purchases. So depending on how you look at it, I overspent on my budget or my budget balances because I knew exactly what I was spending and for what purpose I was spending it for. I didn't go, like, there's nothing crazy that happened in the spending of my budget. It's just that's what happened. That's what happened. Like, yeah, like January was an interesting month. Things happened that I didn't think would happen in January, but they did happen in January. I got fed, I got my hair done, I started a weight loss system, I made sure I got my prescription for my nerve pain for that. Like my domain renewal that got away from me a little bit because it's a business thing, and I'm not separating certain business expenses doesn't have a separate account because of the way the banking works with business accounts. They make it very annoying. They really do. So most likely my business expenses would come off the credit card anyway because it's a lot easier of doing that and just how my business works. It's just also that being an independent contractor and a sole proprietor business owner, you make decisions based on what things are going to cost you, and having a monthly fee to keep a business account is a little annoying. I don't need all those fees for all those stuff. Where if my business doesn't do well one month, I still have to pay a monthly fee on the bank account for the business account. I don't, yeah. Yeah, and then taxes, everything still goes under my yeah, the way the tax things works. Yeah, so I just easier to keep everything under me. I'm in charge. I'm CEO of my life. I get those things done. Yeah. So this was January, right? January. This was January of what happened in January. I was impressed at how much money that came in for January. I didn't think over $2,000 came through in January, but it did. And my side hustle, I'm really happy. I still got that skill. I really, really am. That skill's amazing because it just, yeah. So let's go and look at what happened in February. Right, my high interest loan, they got their minimum payment. We're working on a plan so they can get $300 more a month, and then we can roll into paying the student loan and then keeping the credit card active. Yeah, and because of the balance on the card of the credit card, it really depends how the month goes, if I can pay it in full or pay more than the minimum payment. Because they're only asking for $10 typically a month on the minimum payment for the card. So yeah, like I'm pretty happy with that. Because if I give them 20 and they want 10, I'm ahead. So February is kind of the same. Like the way I'm going to spend my money is the same. I always spend my money, but I do need to make sure that I focus on my emergency account because it's still zero balance in there. And my medical expenses account, I need to make sure there's money in there for that. Probably like the goal for that is 500, but it'd probably be 250 for my medical expenses and my emergency fund. And because of I'm not following Dave Ramsey, I have to change that. I'm not following Dave Ramsey at all. Like I really believe having credit and using it responsibly is a thing that you need to learn, and I'm working with that because it just makes sense. Because there's certain things that happened last year where having credit and access to credit was a lot easier than dealing with my low income, my family judgments and criticism and all that stuff. Where if I had a regular access to credit, I wouldn't have to explain myself to anybody or justify anything I choose to do because someone has an opinion about it. So yeah, there's that. Um, yeah, and my savings goals, they scare me when I look at the numbers, but when they're actually happening, I'm really, really happy about it. So I'm sticking with that. For having chat open and nobody's talking to me, this is interesting, but it's fine. Guys can leave comments on the replay. I will look at them as they appear, and yeah, because this is all about making sure that I stay on my budget and stay on the plan that is me and the cost of me. This is really the cost of me. Like my fixed expenses are pretty much the same. Like they're $13 less compared to December, which is great. And then I'm behind on my cell phone bill, which, yeah, what else is new? I'm behind on my cell phone bill. I'm current on my internet bill. And the way I look at it that is my internet is how I run my business. So if the internet bill is current and I'm able to like upload this video right now with you people, I need to deal with my cell phone in the month and work on giving them $25 a week. So we're good. Transportation is still the same thing. Like my budget's pretty much the same thing. It's not like I'm going crazy on my spending anywhere. It's groceries. It's sometimes I go to a restaurant. I need clothes, lingeries for work. I need shoes. They're all falling apart. Laundry needs to get done because my building has horrible laundry service. Um, Toiletries, all that stuff, household items needs to get done. I budget $20. I get them at the dollar store. They're great products because, yeah, like it's not like I'm gonna go and spend all craziness all over the place. The most I spend crazy is on my hair, but my hair is very delicate. There's really nothing I can do about the dry scalp, my curly 4C curl hair. Yeah, I've braids. Braids is like cheaper than weave, but not going to kill the budget since they are the service to get it's $85. I get cornrow braids in my hair, pretty much any style that I want. I pretty much picked out 12 pictures on my phone for inspired hairstyle designs. Which means I rotate one hairstyle every month. I get my hair done once a month, and I've decided the last business day of the month I get my hair done, and it's literally 8 hours in a salon of me getting my hair done. So that's happening. And then skin treatments, I need to do it. My skin is doing some mature woman stuff. I'm going to need something in there to keep my skin from becoming ill. Yeah, like, yeah. And that's in the budget. My miscellaneous, it's not crazy. It's just enough. I mean, yeah, I went a little crazy last month because I was planning a bunch of stuff because it's New Year, New You thing. But now that it's February, big thing is just my birthday, but that's taken care of. I told my mom's what I want to do for my birthday. She says she'll plan it. Yay. And if she doesn't, I stay home, play Nintendo, I make myself dinner, and I get back to work. It's just another day. Like, yeah, the older you get, it either becomes another day or you plan in the budget of what you're going to spend for your own birthday. That's what we're doing. Now that I'm on this weight loss product thing, I need a budget, making sure I stick to the program for that. That's going to cost me $180.79 a month. This is the cost with taxes. This is the cost for the product. And this is guesstimating the currency exchange rate that it will be. It may go up, it may go down. Like, yeah. And then my other side hustle income stream, I still need to get active on that. That needs to happen. I don't really like the way I now set up on the budget. If I spend something in the miscellaneous category, I write down what it is. I write down when I spent, the day I spent, and I write down how much. This will total up the amount, and then it'll populate right here in this box. I don't have to worry about it. And I know here I plan to spend $200 on miscellaneous pocket money, you know, my little blow off steam money in that category. And then we got my minimum payment. It still comes out the same day it's scheduled to set out based on our agreement and the minimum payment. But I know I need to get rid of it. But the balance, this is the first time ever I had a debt pay monthly, regularly, consistently on a minimum payment my whole adult life. So that in itself is a huge accomplishment for me of being able to do that because it wasn't happening before. Yeah, like it's just there's this whole budget lifestyle thing is completely different than me 10 years ago. Because 10 years ago, all of this would be chaotic mess. So there's that. Like I'm really, really happy about that. Um, right. So right now, I pretty much have $490, but the way it works out, my minimum payment will come out 378.74, and then my bank fee would come out. I would do some grocery shopping. I probably get some birthday money. We don't know how much that's gonna be. I put my birthday money in there. I gotta make sure we really do baby step one, my $1,000 in emergency fund. That is a difficult thing for me. It really is because there's nothing to sell. I don't have any items that are worth anything to sell. Like, yeah, so this is all about me making my income goal from my day job of $365 a day. And because I'm an independent contractor, I gotta make sure I put money away for taxes, money in my retirement, and then I handle everything else. Like it's just that. And then yeah, and deal with the other things of comes with it of being self-employed, person suffering with a mental illness, working through disability to try to get my life back on track. And that's what we're doing. Like, yeah, like I don't know what else to tell you. Like, it's not like a crazy thing of the budget. Like, if you've never done it and you want to live like a responsible adult, you're going to have to do it. Um, Face up to your responsibility. So if you go into an agreement to get a credit card or a line of credit or a car loan or something, be responsible and pay it. Like that's just what it is. Um, yeah, you don't need the new anything that's out there. There's always going to be a new thing every year. Like literally everything in January, December is what getting you to spend money every day. These companies want you to spend money every 5 seconds if you have not noticed. You don't need to. You really don't. You really, really don't. So yeah, like this is great. Yeah, that's all I got for you. I mean, February is pretty much looks the same as December and January. The only thing that becomes a little bit different is how much money that comes through the house. Like December, I had how much come through the house money wise? 1,500. 1,500 came through. Yeah, 1,500 came through in December, and then 2,000 came through. So it's a $500 difference of money that came through the house, of actual income that came through the house. Yeah, and December again, I was just trying to keep my head above water in December. That's it. Like December, I was trying to keep my head above water. I mean, in December at the time, I thought I spent $300 on groceries, but I realized if I'm cooking my food, and also it's exhausting in the winter to walk with your groceries in the winter, like especially when they don't plow the sidewalks. So yeah, so those are my budget for groceries is going to be a little bit higher for myself because I may do grocery delivery. I may do that. So if I do grocery delivery, all these things have a fee for delivery. It's in the budget for groceries. Most of the time, yeah, I carry my groceries and I'm good, but the more money I have come through, and as long as I'm making my minimum payments on my debt right now, I'm gonna most likely get my groceries delivered because I need to make sure that I have enough food in the house that will keep the energy level that I need so I can make money and work. I like my job is not I get paid by the hour. I literally have to produce this $365 in sales and I don't know when it's going to happen. I don't know. I never know when it's going to happen. I like to think it's going to happen every single month, but not every month it happens. And no, I'm not looking to add additional side hustles or other jobs in it. Like, no, I'm not going to push my mental illness and my unexplained nerve pain in my left arm to live a life that's not me. That's not happening. So, where is this? Um, Chat box, restore chat, and we're back. Yeah, that was it. I hope you guys I know, like people do their budget videos and it's great, and they want to pay off debts, and they want to follow Dave Ramsey and all these things, but I have my own life to live. Dave Ramsey's not here. He really don't care what I do. He really don't. Like, yeah, like it's just I have my own thing, my own stuff. I got a lot of people trying to tell me what to do who do not live here. So that's what's happening. Like, I have my own visions, my own goals, my own things that make me happy. I gotta do it for myself. So if you review the budgets with me, you understand where I'm spending my money. Yeah, like that's just what I do to keep a smile on my face. Like my family has spent $10,000 on my braces, and I'm constantly reminded of how much it costs. So I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that I'm smiling because I worked so hard to get here of dealing with post-traumatic stress, bipolar disorder, constant nightmares, and all those things. So I'm going to do everything I can to make my income goal, spend my money the way I want to spend it, and not focus on debt like it's the most important priority thing. It's not. I got other stuff that's more important than paying off my debt, like Gazelle Intense. I'm not going to do that. Like, yeah, like these companies are very happy to get their minimum payment for the rest of my life. That is fine. And also, I've learned the rules of bankruptcy and being insolvent. They follow them too. So we're in agreement. I literally know all my exit plans for every step of the way for my money and the way it comes into me and where how people want it. So I'm going to stick with those rules. Like, yeah, that's just the way it works. So, everybody here, there's two people watching me now. Chat's been open the whole entire time. Nobody's been talking. I will leave. I know there's a delay if you leave something in chat and then it pops up, but that's it. That's what I have for you. That's the budget. That was January. January was not horrible. Like February, I don't know what February gonna look like, but I'm hoping February can be a little bit better than January. And that's it. So let's see, are we done here? Because I could be done. I can go read a book or something. Or watch Young Sheldon. I didn't watch that yet. Okay, awesome. We're done. I will see you on the next one. Smooches.